back to Reactions That Rock. I am Seth, the former rock and roll radio DJ. I've been a little bit removed from that world, so much so that I've missed out on so much great rock music, including The Warning. Yes, seriously, when I started this channel, I found him real quick and fell in love. Literally, writing letters constantly, being like, hello, will you love me too? You're beautiful, love me. No, seriously, that didn't happen. But it might have. Anyway, no, seriously. Absolutely fell in love with how amazing the music was, how great this band was. I said it time and time again, they're not a chick band. That's not a novelty, it's not a gimmick. They're literally a kick-ass band and just happen to be women. And apparently they've got a new song and video out. The song is called Burnout. This is the official video. I know nothing about it. I don't know if they're talking about an ex-boyfriend who just smoked a whole lot of pot all day, or if they're talking about being on the road 361 days a year and getting tired. I don't know, but we're going to find out together. Although you probably may already know the song if you're here from Googling Burnout by The Warning. I don't know how you get here. I'm just happy you're here. Let's check it out. That kind of burnout.
Wasted, never catching up. Still you think you're good enough. You're so blissfully unaware. Drag me down like you never cared.
Okay, first of all, I already get where this is going and I dig it. They're burnt out and they're looking for replicas, people that look like them. You know, the whole Paul is dead, Paul McCartney fake, the switcheroo. I don't know if that's really, but anyway, so I dig that. But I gotta tell you, I love how this just came in. No real fancy intro, no build up, no nothing, just the crunchy bass kicking in, and the drums just smacking away, and then they both look exhausted. So I'm digging this so far, and I love the crunch to it. It's got a good rhythm to it. But it's kind of a vocal-heavy song, and I'm digging that so far, too. So let's keep it going.
You're so blissfully unaware. Drag me down like you never cared. You lost all your ambitions and I thought about decisions, you know. Oh, you're making it too easy. Best believe you're gonna reap what you sow. Oh, say you got it so bad, baby. Yeah, that's all
¿tu nombre? ¿Y de qué
Me
vienes?
llamo Daniela.
Hola, yo me llamo Ale.
Yo soy César y
Vengo de Ale. Pau.
Vengo de Pau, como de un concierto.
Say you got it so bad, baby.
Soy la mejor Pau.
You know I have to watch this, right?
Vamos a The Burning.
chocan ellas.
Una, dos, y... Felicidades, ustedes son los elegidos.
It's a wrap.
Okay, so please tell me that was a real casting, because that little tidbit at the end made it look like they really went out and did this and had fun with it. If that's the case, I love it even more. But here's what really get me. My biggest takeaway from this, and I'm sure somebody's going to tell me I'm an idiot in the comments, and somebody else is going to tell me I'm a genius, and that's okay. I'm a little of both most of the time. But this had a real 90s flair to it, the video and the song. There was the production quality was a little bit better. Although I'm still waiting for the Tom Lord Alge mix to come out. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're probably better off. Tom Lord Alge, that's a guy. Tom Lord Alge. His name is Tom. He's got like 2 last names. The dude pretty much mixed or remixed like every song that came out of the 90s into his mix. And that's, for some strange reason, what mostly made it into like music soundtracks or movie soundtracks instead of the original. I don't know. I'm on a tangent here. Bear with me. So, this kind of had like a Veruca Salt-ish L7 kind of fun, like, it really did have that 90s kind of vibe to it. The song and the video. Yes, it was better produced than most songs from the 90s. Yes, it was a little crunchier, a little slappier, a little happier than most songs that came out from the 90s. It wasn't like mixed in some Canadian dude's basement, to the best of my knowledge. But it really did have a fun 90s feel. You get me on that? You pick up on that nostalgia? I don't know if that was on purpose or if it's just the world the way it is, where everything comes back around. I mean, we're a step away from having Tamagotchis and that garbage again. I'm pretty sure I got a Furby in my pants. No, not going to make that. Too late. I made the joke. Seriously. This was fun. I dig it, and it really did have a throwback, mostly to those 90s bands that didn't quite get the attention that the other ones did. The, like south of Seattle, like the Tacoma grunge scene. How's my geography? Is that south, or is that, I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about and you're over the age of like 38, you may have picked up on it too. If you're like my age, if you're right there around the 45 sweet spot, you pretty much know exactly where I'm at with it. But I dig it, man. I dig it. It's fun. It doesn't really sound like some of their other stuff that I've heard. It's not as thrashy and banging. It didn't make me want to go punch holes in the drywall and get into the mosh pit and let out that aggression. This was fun. This was upbeat. This had a nice tempo, and I really enjoyed it. And the use of the instruments, the crunchiness of the bass, the fun kind of squealy wheelie of the guitar, the dancey rhythm of the drums. It wasn't so angsty. It was a little more upbeat. This is drummer speak for you. This is upbeat and this is angsty. My drummers don't know what I'm talking about either, because I just made that shit up. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I've got to check out more of The Warning. I've fallen behind, and I love these girls, these people, this beautiful band, these musicians, and they're easy to look at. But let's not get into that. I know they've been around since we were kids. They were kids, so I don't want to, but still, I mean, fellas, let's be honest here. So, okay, that's out of the way. Still, phenomenal music. They seem like they're just like really fun, like down to earth human beings, and that kind of works too. So I'm digging it. Killer stuff. Fun video. And it made me feel young again for just a minute. Now I gotta remember that I'm just a weird old man. Shit, I hate that. Oh, by the way, profanity alert. Sorry, I've dropped 2 S-bombs. That'll be the last one, except for this one right here. Shit, we're out of time. I'll see you on the next one.